What's up, people? This is your boy The Myth coming at you from my lab. Nothing too crazy. I promised you guys a couple of interviews with some of the best street ballers around, or with some of the most exclusive interviews. So what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna get Pat the Roc on the phone, and I'm gonna let him, do a little bit of talking about the world of street ball itself, the Ball for Real tour compared to the And One tour, and stuff like that. So let me get my man on the phone, and I'll get right back to you in a few. Alright, so I'm on the phone with Pat the Roc right now. As many of y'all know, he had just won the Ball for Real contract, doing his thing. And in some words, Pat, let them know how the tour went and what kind of competition there was out there.
Okay, yeah, man, the tour was pretty hot, man. We hit all the spots. I started, I think, down south, and I came all the way up the East Coast and ended up winning, so it was pretty good. It's a pretty good competition out there, and it was just a blessing for me to be able to win this competition and be a part of the Ball for Real team.
That's what's up. What's the difference between Ball for Real and And One? A lot of people have mixed feelings on the whole thing, but what are your feelings? You've played on both sides now. You've done And One and you've done Ball for Real. What's the difference between the two?
Street ball is street ball, at the end of the day. And, you got a lot of good athletes out there just trying to entertain. And basically, man, it's all the same for me. Like, my game hasn't changed from when I played with the And One and I played for Ball for Real. I'm still doing what I do, and that's Pat the Roc. I Pat the Roc. That's what I do.
So, there was a little bit of controversy, which, you probably weren't involved in, but King Handles was on the tour for a good minute. Not knocking King Handles at all. My man got skills and stuff like that. He went to Canada to play true ball in a game of one-on-one, and a lot of people said that shot his whole Ball for Real contract win and stuff like that. Do you know anything about that whole situation, or were you involved in anything like that?
King, that's my man, yo. That's my homie right there, man. He gets it in, man. He holds it down. I'm not sure about that whole situation. I just know, every other game is like an elimination game, and even though, it's three competitors every game, and somebody has to go home. It's not really about how good you played the whole tour. It's just about who brings it that night, and that's just how it is, unfortunately.
So what do you think of the world of street ball right now? There's some underground crews, on the rise and stuff like that, and a lot of them, patent their style after you and Silk and Hot Sauce. What do you think of the street ball game today as it was when you first were coming into the game?
I can see it definitely has had an influence on basketball as a whole. Like, you can go to a high school game now and you see kids trying to cross over before they would even try to shoot. Like, the street ball world definitely has had influence on, fans, and even the fans now, they're trying to get involved as players, which is cool. And hopefully we can keep this thing going, man. And it's just, it's a humbling feeling to know that people trying to do your moves, and I don't really sit down and try to think of nothing. Like, it just comes natural. So just to see other kids trying to do what you do, it's a good feeling.
So what do you think is the hotbed of the street ball world? Everybody's saying, New York is the Mecca, Canada's the hot spot, but out in like DC and Maryland, you guys got, you, Baby Shaq, Silk, White Chocolate, Prime. What's your thought about the whole thing? Do you think DC is on the rise, or do you think New York's gonna always be the top dog when it comes to street ball?
A lot of places on the East Coast got some good ballers. You got New York got some ballers, Philly got some ballers, and DC got some ballers. We got DC, Maryland, we got a lot of ballers. We've always had ballers. It's not like we just getting them. It's just people never really knew. We got Steve Francis, you got Baby Shaq, Prime Objective, Silk, me, Greg Jones, Kurt Smith, a lot of dudes, man. That's real nice. White Chocolate, and it's just, I don't know. We never got as much recognition as everybody else, but people are starting to see now that we got some ballers, man. Especially when it comes down to guards, we got a lot of good guards out here.
So what's next for Pat the Roc? Got new projects coming up? You know, I can be one of the first people to claim buy the Who's Pat the Roc DVD and stuff like that. It was hot. Any new projects coming up at all, or anything? You know, while you have some downtime with ball for real?
Definitely got a lot of stuff coming up, man. I'll be doing a little bit here, a little bit there, man. But look out for that instructional DVD coming real soon. And also got a couple of some new highlights that's gonna be coming out. You know, I've been holding back. A lot of people probably haven't seen a lot of my clips aside from just watching the N1 tour or Ball for Real tour, but I got a lot of stuff I never released. So look for a lot of that to come real soon, man.
Any upcoming tours? I know Ball for Real might be doing some stuff overseas and stuff like that. When does Pat the Roc make his official Ball for Real debut?
Y'all gonna have to stay tuned for that, man. Definitely stay tuned. I will be coming to a city near you, so make sure you're there.
So any lasting words or any parting words you want to give to the people before you go back to your business and stuff like that?
Man, it's Pat the Roc shouting out everybody out there in the street ball world. Now me, I'm Pat the Roc. That's what I do. Look for some crazy moves coming in 08. But don't get it twisted, man. I don't just play street ball. I get buckets too. So stay tuned.
All right, man. Thanks for your time. I appreciate it. And I'll be keeping in contact with you, cousin. You take care, man.
That's what's up.
All right. Talk to you later.
All
right. Peace.